Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a great morning, and in today's video I am going to give you some levels to look for on the SPY ETF and some possible areas of danger and some areas of support, so support and resistance. I'm also going to give you two stocks that I like based on insider activity. Now, this is legally reported insider activity. We have some directors and some different officers loading up shares, and actually the insider activity has been picking up big time, and this is usually right before a big bull run. And so I like some of the things that are going on. I'm going to share with you those things, but before I get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. I do have a Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. If you want my insider alerts of my insider alert service, the way to do it is become a Patreon member. There you get access to our private Discord, and you get alerts from me of different insiders that happen in real time. There are lots of different levels to help you to be successful in the stock market. I hope you will check it out. It is very worth it in my opinion. I have many members that have made lots and lots of money on the different alerts that are in there each and every day. So far this year, I'm down 0.97%, so not having a banner year so far, but typically following the insiders, I will, on years that are really bad, I'll break even, and years that are average to good, I'll more than double my money by the end of the year. So still hopeful that things will turn around. We're seeing lots of insider activity now. We'll see if we can get a bull run and get above the 200 SMA. All right, let's start talking about the SPY ETF. Let's get into taking a look at that. So here we've had two very bullish days. So really looks nice. We are bouncing nicely off of this ascending support line. So we have this support line here that is really held up nicely, but now we've come to this big level. This $400 level is a level of problem. Why? Because it's previous resistance as you look left on the chart. This is the daily chart of the SPY ETF. We have the 200 SMA up here, and this is the level where we got rejected before, and we saw an ABC correction from there. So some different levels to look for kind of going on. So there is a gap open from 404 on the way to 405.50. And so if we can get above this and start to use 400 as support, I can see us bouncing up to this level and maybe even getting past this. But this is a level of resistance to look at right at 404. And tomorrow, something to kind of keep in mind. As far as levels of support, well, way down here, right about here, you know, right at the 391 level is a critical support. Getting beyond this level here, be below this line is trouble. So tomorrow you'll be looking at it as you're looking at this in the morning, then you will want to keep that in mind, that 391, 392. If we get below that, that's bad news for the market. We may just bounce around here for a while and let it tighten up, or we might pass over and get into this area here. Some insiders that I'm looking at. Let's start to talk about it. The very first one that I want to talk about today is MedSpace, ticker symbol MEDP. And this stock has done fantastic for me in the past on insider activity. I have been able to buy it after the CEO has been buying, and guess what? He's at it again. And what is he doing? Well, he bought $16 million worth, all the way from $147 a share to $150 a share. That is very bullish. We do have this open gap to the upside that is resistance at $170. I like this for a move upwards. So this might be a really nice stock to still get it. This was reported in Thursdays after hours. So this is very fresh insider activity that has now been reported. So looking for a nice move here to continue. We've already had a couple really bullish days out of this, but looking for this to get going. We are not not overbought by any means. We don't even have a cross on the MACD down here. So there's lots of things still to go. There's still plenty of room to run on this stock, in my opinion. All right, let's get to the next one. And this one is a head scratcher. Usually you see insider activity like this right before an ex-dividend date, but that is not what is happening. This is Hanes Brands, ticker symbol HBI. And the CEO and 2 different directors are all loading shares at open market. These are nice size transactions. And so I like these transactions a lot. And so we did just hit very oversold levels. And since we've hit those oversold levels, we have started to pounce, but it has not even come close to what I consider to be a big move. Now, I think this could get all the way up to about 11.25. And I like that as a target here. The ex-dividend date on this was August 23rd, yet they purchased shares on September 6th. So they're probably buying because it is such a good value here, buying here at oversold levels. They know that that's pretty much cash value for their company, and so looking for this to be a nice mover. And you might take a look at this tomorrow on Friday morning and see what you think. But I think that this stock should do pretty well with 2 different directors and the CEO loading shares. We shall see. It's a stock I'm going to be looking for an entry point on in the morning. I wish you all the best in the stock market. Please leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. Any questions that you have whatsoever. I wish you all the best, and Raythoven out.